Dallas Michaels' alleged ex-fiancee claims she not only was engaged to Dallas while he was married to Theresa, but she had been in their home and met their children. She says she is also a victim of Dallas lies and claims she had no idea that she was a mistress. She says Dallas told her that he was ex-CIA.
Right.
And that he worked for the, that he had worked for the Secret Service as well as the CIA. And she says that he wore a necklace that was a gold anchor because he claimed he was in the Marines.
The Marine Corps insignia. He's very proud of that. He bragged about it. He would tell these elaborate stories. I think he's just seen a lot of videos and like movies and video games.
And see, here's the thing.
I think he convinced himself.
Narcissists only see things from their point of view and don't realize that at some point, he of course was poisoning his relationship with her, because at some point all this is going to come out. I mean, at some point.
And I scoured my whole house. I didn't find one single shred of evidence that he was ever in the CIA, FBI, Marine Corps, anything like that.
If he had gotten in a relationship with her and she started even a superficial background check on him, she would have found out he wasn't in the CIA, he wasn't in the Secret Service, all of these things he's telling her are lies. So, but a narcissist never thinks that this is all going to hit the wall. And it's interesting.
Well, she was the one that told me about the name change. He wasn't born with the name Dallas Michaels. That Dallas's ex-girlfriend that he used to live with before he met me, she reached out to the fiancé, not to me, but to the fiancé, and said that when she lived with him, she came across his original birth certificates.
So you didn't know his real name?
No.
For all the years you were married to him, you didn't know his real name?
No.
He wrote a Facebook post about his fiancée.
He love-bombed me like that back in the day.
Yeah, and I want to share just how demented this is. He's talking about the ring that you bought her.
I found the ring in his car, and I returned it back to the store. They gave me full credit.
Thank God. He's talking about the ring and says, "This sparkles like a star, shooting rays, beams of beautiful light. I looked into my then girlfriend's eyes, now becoming my fiance, and there's stars and nebula swirling around just like her eyes and the ring. Not many people can describe what a soul actually looks like, but as I look into this ring and her eyes, it all comes together, and it's just going on and on. And when I was reading this, I threw up in my mouth. I'm like, are you just...
And while sending me those, did you happen to see the messages he was sending me?
Yeah.
Yeah. He had some weird fetishes going on.
Yeah, at the same time he's sending you...
Yeah, it really didn't feel like he checked out of the marriage at all. He was communicating with me all the time. And... yeah, there's a lot of sexual talk in our text messages there.
And of course, he's dragging your kids into this.
He would take the kids out, and he told me he was taking them to the lake. And I thought that maybe this is good, that they're able to bond a little bit.
But according to her, he was this hero single dad. Hey, I hope you liked that video. And if you did, then click subscribe and ring the bell to get notifications, because you don't want to miss what I have coming up.